Well, we do have a lot of stuff happening with the weather. We have a winter storm that's starting to move in. Here's a look at TAOS Ski Valley, where you can see over the last 3 hours, snow has been in and out. We haven't seen a huge dumping of snow over the past 3 hours or so, but we will be looking at the activity to pick up over the next few hours or so. Right now, we're looking at most of the snowfall and some of the shower activity across the northern mountains, mainly along the west-facing slopes of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains over toward the Jemez Mountains as well. And we're even getting a few rain showers in valley locations like Espanola. And we will continue to look at this activity fill in throughout the afternoon and into the overnight hours. We still have winter storm warnings in effect for most of our northern mountains, mainly those west-facing slopes of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains and points westward. We also have those winter storm warnings up in Colorado, where we could be looking at 1.5 feet of snow up in Colorado. In the New Mexico northern mountains, we'll be looking at mainly around 1 foot or so at most. We also have winter weather advisories across the far western portion of the state, as well as the east-facing slopes of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, where we'll be looking at lesser amounts, more in the field of around 3 to 6 inches of snowfall. 56 degrees the current temperature, a south wind at 15 miles per hour in the metro. Across the north, temperatures starting to cool down as we start to see some of this cool air finally starting to move back into the state with the storm. We're looking at temperatures mainly in the 40s across the north and a few 50s. Down to the south, still a very warm afternoon. Temperatures into the 60s and even the mid-80s in Roswell. But these warm temperatures will be a thing of the past over the next couple of days as we continue to usher in cooler air. And we are also looking at quite a bit of wind as the storm gets closer as well. 47-mile-per-hour wind gusts in Ruidoso, 41 in Gallup, 31 in Santa Fe, 37 in Las Vegas, 45 in Farmington. And with all the wind, we do still have high wind warnings in effect just east of the Central Mountain Chain. This is where we're going to see the highest winds with gusts up to 65 miles per hour. All the rest of the areas you see shaded in yellow, we can see gusts up to 50 miles per hour throughout the afternoon. We do look at a very active pattern across the southwestern portion of the country as our storm starts to dive in. It is drawing up quite a bit of moisture from the Pacific. Even though the track with the storm is not the greatest, it is doing a decent job of pulling up some moisture, and that's why we're going to be looking at the northern mountains getting a pretty good around the snowfall, especially along those west-facing slopes once again. But we may also see a few scattered showers across the far western edge of the state. Things start to calm down during the day tomorrow. We'll still have a few spot snow showers out there, but for the most part, things will start to wind down. And then late tomorrow and into early Sunday, we'll actually have a cold front move into the eastern part of the state, and that could help the east-facing slopes get a little bit of snowfall going, at least early on Sunday, but that snowfall will be short-lived. As far as snowfall amounts, we're going to be looking at the greatest amounts being across the Colorado San Juans, where we could be looking at 12 to 18, even in excess of 18 inches of snow. Meanwhile, across the northern mountains of New Mexico, we could be looking up to 1 foot of snow in some locations, but we're going to be mainly looking at around this 3 to 6 inch range across much of the northern mountains of New Mexico. Here's a look at your forecast for southern Colorado. Temperatures into the 30s for this afternoon. Mostly cloudy skies. Snow will be continuing, especially over the higher terrain. That continues into early tomorrow. We'll have another round with another storm coming in early next week. Over the northwest, rain showers will be a good possibility. Winds will be gusting up to 50 miles per hour. Temperatures into the upper 40s to near 50 degrees. We'll cool temperatures down with more snow showers into early tomorrow and then clearing out late in the weekend and early next week. Over the southwest, windy with winds gusting up to 45 miles per hour. Could grab a shower or two on Sunday before clearing out early next week. Over the southeast, blowing dust will be a big concern with winds gusting up to 55 miles per hour. Temperatures on the warm side into the 70s and 80s this afternoon. Temperatures come down over the weekend. Chances of showers on Sunday and once again on Tuesday. Over the northeast, windy once again this afternoon, gust up to 55 miles per hour. We'll have a shot at getting some of those snow showers first with that front on Sunday, and then another storm system moving in early next week as temperatures drop back to the 30s. Over the northern mountains, snow at times throughout the day, winds gusting up to 55 miles per hour, so you'll want to watch out for some of that blowing snow throughout the afternoon, and we'll have another shot at getting a few snow showers on Sunday. Over the east mountains, very windy, winds gusting up to 55 miles per hour. Temperatures in the metro topping out right around 60 degrees, so we will be windy this afternoon. It will at least be mild. We'll have a small chance of grabbing a shower, but better chances early next week.
Okay, thanks, John.